Alright, so we're working on the 8480. We're putting the front bearings back in it for the suspension. It's actually somewhat of a pain in the ass because there's not much room to beat that race in. This time we got all the right bearings. We bought 2 bearings. One of the main pins, we had one on stock. 2 washers and 2 plastic seals. Hopefully I can finish this today. That way this thing, actually, yeah, should be all set after that. This thing get back out of the shop, and then we'll work on the John Deere tomorrow. We'll talk more about that when we get there tomorrow. Alright, so I put the bearing back in it, put this washer, I guess I'm gonna call it a washer, on it. We'll do the same on the other side. So you gotta do both at the same time, and then we can push it back up into place, and we'll put the 2 main pins in it, and that should do it. We'll grease up the other bearing. Where the hell to set, you guys? That'll be good enough. Heavy fucking thing. Fucking whore. Oh damn it, my luck. It's not high enough. Okay. on this block. Looks pretty damn good, actually. Alright, we got it pretty much all lined up. Looks actually pretty good in there. I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty lined up. We'll put some never-sees on that. We're gonna put the 4 bolts in it and on shims. Do the other side, and I think that, oh, a light. I lost I can't, there's a light missing up there. I lost the screw, so I'm gonna put that on and then should be all good. Alright, I've been working on it for probably a half an hour. It actually sucks a hell of a more than I thought it was gonna. I got one side in. Looks like there's a lot of space, but it's gonna get pushed over once I get the other side popped into place, but it is way off. About a half an inch, almost 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna see if I can get it lined up somewhat somehow. I got 2 jacks on it, 2 come-alongs. Just trying to see which way it goes the best. It's not lining up.
Not lining up?
No, it's not lining up. Hey, you're back from school?
Whoa. Whoa. Where's my lawnmower?
I don't know. I don't know where your lawnmower is. Well, I got it in. I got the second one in. Pain in the ass. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it ended up being. Come on. Why won't you just go in? I'll get a socket, we'll tighten it up, and hopefully it'll suck it in place. You bitch. I gotta pop you in. not too bad. Yeah, she is on. What is this? Oh, I'm back on this. I've probably been off for 2 hours. It's a good thing we have a camera. We can shut this off and on. So when you leave for about 2 hours, for you guys, it doesn't seem like any time, but for us, well, if you shut 2 hours off, it's not the end of the world. I had out my dad for a second. He's doing some drainage. Finish this up and then pull this thing out hopefully soon. Yeah, we'll tighten the other side up and we should be good. We'll take it up for a spin. I guess I gotta start it off again. I do gotta retap one of the holes. It is the bolt did not want to go in. So hopefully you can just slam this through and then put the bolt in after. We'll see what happens. Look at that. And it's going in. Oh, maybe not. What the fuck? should go in. I'm using this little tiny wrench to screw this in. Pull the hole out. So at least the threads are clean. We'll put the bolt in. Alright, so we got the last a screw. We'll put that in. We'll put this light on. And he'll have his 4 LEDs on top. Hopefully that'll brighten his day up a little bit. Bitch. Okay, we'll turn it on and we'll see how it looks. Maybe blinded you, we'll see. Okay, now I got a PTO sensor to put on this thing. And then, oh shit. Oh, this must be old. This must be for the old light. Yeah, so, okay. Alright, I was gonna put the speed sensor in, but I don't know if it's even bad because I just pulled, I mean, it probably is bad now, but this plug just fell right out. It wasn't holding, so. And it's full of oil. Full of oil in there. So I'm gonna clean it out. This one looks good. Maybe I'll clean it. We'll try it before I change it. And if it doesn't work, we'll put the new one on. But for right now, I'm gonna try it. I'll clean it first. Alright, we'll try it. We'll see if she turns on. Look at that. Maybe you'll see it. I'll shut it back off. Right there. Kicked right on. Simple. Yeah. I'll call Andreas and I'll tell him that all you had to do is plug the sensor in. Maybe he'll be a little pissed, but not my fault. Okay, we are working on the John Deere now. We took it out and we figured out the problem. Well, sort of guessed what the problem was. It blew this housing apart again. Don't know why, but it did. So it screwed up this gear right there. So it screwed up this gear and it screwed up the other half of this, the other gear. Got it right here. It ate this gear up to a whole chip missing. So we ordered it back up. Alright, so we ordered all the parts up again, but the problem is John Deere's did not have it actually. It's on back order, but John Deere doesn't have it, and they had to get it out of a different state or different dealership. So it's going to be a few days, probably a week, for them to get the parts in. So we are going to put this thing back together. We took the shaft out, the main drive shaft that goes from the front to there. We're gonna put the bangs back on it, clean all the steel out, and put it back together. And we're gonna plant corn with it until the parts come in. Since we don't need a PTO on there right now, we're gonna run it. Will it throw a code? I'm not sure. I did talk to the dealership. He said it might throw some codes because there's no spinning going, but we'll find out. It ain't gonna do us any good if we don't or do. So we needed to plant corn, so we're gonna put it back together. That is the goal, hopefully today. All right, so I'm gonna put most of it back together. I'm gonna put this housing back in. The bottom bracket is broke off, but the top two bolts still hold. It's just gonna hold this gear into place. And it's not gonna turn, so it's not like it's a big deal, but it'll keep it into place for the next couple of weeks until all the right parts come in, and then we'll put this gear back in. But I am gonna leave this shaft that goes into that housing. I'm gonna leave that out so nothing spins.